What's up, guys? Welcome back to another That Chad auto reviews video. Any of these products, you can ask me anything from Honda, Mitsubishi, or any other kind of questions. Pretty much should know some of them, but otherwise, until I kind of get some people on here live, I will be just kind of walking through the Mitsubishi product line and kind of telling you the direction that they're headed. Now, first off, I'm going to start with the smaller car and then kind of work my way up. First, start off with the Mirage here. The Mirage, this body style has been around for quite a while. If you look up the 2020 Mitsubishi Mirage, you are likely to find images of a updated model. However, for some reason here in the States, we did not get that updated front fascia there on the cars. If you go to like the Asia market, they did. It's projected that we will get those probably for the 2021 model years. I think they're still probably going to have the same three-cylinder motor in them. They are extremely fuel efficient. Obviously, having a three-cylinder motor, obviously not a lot of power. Now, the car sounds like it's working extremely hard when you're accelerating, but the car has no problems at all. I've never had a problem with anybody having any kind of problems with the Mitsubishi Mirage. Hopefully they do update these for the next year model. Now I kind of want to talk about the Eclipse Cross. Starting out at the back cover, this is where people think the car is awful. I personally, I don't mind it so much. Now I can tell you that for the next year model, they are going to redo the entire back end of this car so that the horizontal tail lights there will be completely redesigned. If you type in 2021 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross online, you'll kind of go ahead and see some spy shots of this car already out. The front of it also changes up a little bit, but kind of keeps that same type of design. Speaking of this design, I guess we'll go ahead and talk about the Outlander. Nope, I'll talk about the Outlander next, in a couple cars. Now, this car does have the 1.5 liter turbocharged motor, which is pretty on par with what your Honda and Toyota are running right now. Gets you really good gas mileage on the car. As far as the Mitsubishi lineup is concerned, this one has done decent. It's literally the styling on the back of it that people don't like. The interior of the car and the outside of it look really good. Now, transition on over to the Outlander Sport. First, I'll show you this 2019. These are the 2019s. I was surprised how many people like the 2019 over the 2020. Personally, I've always, as soon as the 2020 came out, I preferred it. I just think it looks way more aggressive. I really like what they've done by modernizing these headlights and throwing the LED bulbs in there. The one thing I don't like about it, for instance, this one here, you'll notice down here at the bottom it has like the fog light housings, but this car does not have fog light, so I wish they would have not included that if it didn't have it. They even went so far as to put the spot to turn the fog lights on in the car, and then you turn them on and obviously there's no fog lights, so nothing happens. As far as colors though, Mitsubishi offers some of the best colors, color variety that you can get. Some of them aren't the best looking, but you get a lot of options. Now, let's go ahead and transition over, talk about this Outlander. Like I said, if you have any questions, just make sure you drop the comment. Like I said, it can be Honda, Mitsubishi, or pretty much any other kind of car there. So the Mitsubishi Outlander, this car has really stayed the same for quite a while as well. Not a lot has changed on it. Now, once again, that is projected to change for the 2021 model year, assuming that this whole pandemic doesn't push it back even further. Now, you have two options when it comes to motors on this. You either get the 2.4 liter four-cylinder motor, or you get a 3.5 liter V6 motor, only on the top of the line GT trim. Other than that, these are all going to have CVT transmissions, with the exception of that V6 GT, which gets a 6-speed automatic transmission. These are all going to be 7-passenger vehicles, which is obviously the largest that Mitsubishi has to offer. Now, as you guys know, Mitsubishi has partnered with Nissan. So part of that is going to be the fact that the Mitsubishi, the Outlander, is going to be getting the same chassis as the Rogue, I believe. So it will increase in size slightly, be a little bit wider, also a little bit longer. Very excited. If you guys want to see kind of some teaser shots, there's definitely some spy shots out already. Just type in 2021 Mitsubishi Outlander, and as of yesterday, there's actually a new rendering out, which I think probably is going to be pretty close to what the car looks like. Lord knows it's definitely time for an upgrade. They've had this body style out for a while. It's not bad looking, but could definitely use a refresh. Rumor is that it will carry the same 1.5 turbo from the Eclipse Cross. They'll put that on the new body style. Now, I do want to talk about the PHEV Outlander as well, because that will also be redesigned next year and will be increasing in range and all of that. As you guys know, in order to get back some of the state and federal money for driving an electric vehicle, the restrictions have gone up. It used to be as long as the car was able to go at least 20 miles in EV mode that you would qualify for the maximum amount of rebate, but that number has changed, and I believe it's changed somewhere around 45 miles. So projection on the 2021 Outlander PHEV is for this car to have upwards of 55 miles of electric range. And if that's the case, that would put this as the leader as far as SUV EV range is concerned. Even if you go all the way up to the Range Rover, cost you about $85,000, and it still only gets 22 miles range. Now, this car, there is a ton to go through. First off, they are all-wheel drive. Can't get one that's two-wheel drive. They made it super simple as well. There are only two options you can get. You can either get the SCL or you can get the GT top of the line trim level. As far as the range and all that kind of stuff is concerned, it's all the exact same. Now, speaking of range, I kind of already briefly brought it up, but you get 22 miles of just EV mode. But if you do electric and motor, you're gonna get 310 combined miles. So pretty decent, range there actually. From charging, from the charging standpoint, from completely dead to completely full on the stage 1 charger, which comes included on the car. It just plugs into your regular 110 volt outlet. It's going to charge in from completely dead to full in about 12 hours. So it does take a little bit of time to do it like that. However, of course, the car does have regenerative braking, but you can select the level of. And it also has like a generator on board, so your motor will charge the generator, which will in turn charge up your battery pack. Now, you can get a stage 2 charger. Stage 2 charger will go from dead to 80% in approximately 2.5 hours. So obviously much faster there. Or the cool thing about this one is, and this is something a lot of these don't have, is the DC charging capabilities, which from 0 to 80% in 25 minutes. So obviously 25 minutes is an incredibly short amount of time there. Very excited for the redesign of these. With that being said, if nobody has any questions on any Mitsubishis, that is going to end it for this video. Make sure you do drop a comment if you do have any questions. Like I said, it can be any type of product, any type of car, just to kind of let you guys know if you have any questions on, for instance, the other day I figured out how to kind of access a secret menu on the Mitsubishis, which allows you to play any of your videos from like your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on your home screen while you're driving. I'm not responsible for any accidents if you do that, but say you're on a road trip and your girl or your wife wants to watch a movie while you drive. That's definitely possible, and it's free of charge. I can help you out. Just let me know if you want to figure out how to do that. You can also do that on a Honda. Probably figure it out on some other cars as well. Just let me know what kind of car it is you want to learn on. With that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching another Is That Chat auto reviews video, and I look forward to doing some more of these with you guys. Thanks.